ever wondered what a car broker does? Are they in cahoots with the dealership? Are they in there battling, bullying, strong-arming the dealership to make sure that you, the consumer, gets a great deal? My name is Patrick Jefferson. I'm the president of Real Estate Consulting, and I've been doing this roughly for 25 years. And my number one goal is to make sure that you, the consumer, are not taken advantage of by the dealership. And I do this by negotiating a great deal on your behalf while also saving you time, money, and a whole lot of headache. I loved working for the dealerships. From sales, to sales manager, finance director, general sales manager, and finally as a general manager. Working each of those positions taught me the strategies and perspectives that they use in order to take advantage of you, the consumer. I started real estate consulting with the knowledge of each one of those positions so that I could save you, the consumer, from ever being taken advantage of again. By the end of this video, you will learn exactly how a broker saves you. Now, before I start busting any myths, street legends, or old wives' tales, let me quickly explain to you exactly what a broker does. Our primary responsibilities are to help you find the right vehicle, negotiate the pricing of that vehicle. If there's a trade involved, negotiate the trade value, negotiate your finance terms, that's the term, the interest rate, and the monthly payment, negotiate any warranties, coverages, or added protections, and if necessary, arrange delivery for the vehicle. Basically, we handle everything but your signature. So here's where the myths come in. And the first one I hear all the time: the brokers are in cahoots with the dealers. So in response to that first myth, just a flat out no. Understand this, there are 315,000 dealerships in the country, and I have no loyalty to any of them, yet they all work for me. If I send you to a dealership to test drive a particular vehicle, if that same exact vehicle is at a dealership next door and it's a better value for you, the client, then guess what? We'll buy it at the dealership next door. But under no circumstances will real estate consulting ever be in cahoots with a dealership. Now, on the flip side of that, some of you assume because I'm a consumer advocate and I work on your behalf that I'm in there bullying and beating up and strong-arming the dealership. But that's not it either. Which brings up myth number 2. Brokers bully the dealerships to get you a great deal. It simply doesn't have to be that way. The quickest way to ruin your reputation as a broker in this business is by placing unreasonable requests on the dealer and then trying to strong-arm them to your will. I tell all of my clients, it's not my job to take advantage of the dealership. It's my job to make sure that the dealership doesn't take advantage of you. I start all negotiations with the dealers simply by saying, we can battle egos or we can build a relationship. Building a relationship is a win-win-win for all parties involved. It's a win for my company because I just established a relationship with a new dealership in the event I have to do business with them again in the future. It's a win for the dealership because they just sold a car, although for a lot less money than they wanted to, but they also gained a client. It's a win for my client because in the event that they take their vehicle there for service or there's some unforeseen circumstance where they have to contact the dealership, then they will be treated with kindness instead of contention because the negotiations weren't contentious and you have a lasting relationship throughout the life of the ownership of that vehicle. Okay. So if I'm not the dealer's friend and I'm not the dealer's enemy, what am I actually doing in there? This is the big one. This is the myth that costs people the most money. So stand by. Myth number 3. A broker only haggles the sales price. So 90% of my clients in the initial conversation, they ask me, how much can you save me on this particular car? And it's clutch my pearls when I tell them, hell, I don't know. There are too many variables. I can't give you a guaranteed amount that I'm going to save you. Do I have some idea? Of course I do. But was that car traded in? Was that car bought from the auction? Does that car Have an accident? How many days has that car been in an inventory? These are just a few of the variables that determine a price on a vehicle. When you're just focused on that one layer of the process, you're missing out on all the other various ways a dealership charges you money. So, are they holding back on your trade value? Did they mark your interest rate a couple of points up from where the bank approved you? What kind of mix and match did they give you on your warranty? The deductible, the term, the mileage? These are all ways in which dealerships can mix and match and make money on you, make profit on you that you never see coming. Dealer add-ons, and I'll say this, as long as you're a real estate customer, you will never pay a dealer add-on. But here's the catch to all of it. The dealership makes money on you even when you pay cash. Cash is not king at a dealership. Once people realize how much I'm truly handling, the next question is always, but doesn't all of that cost more than it saves? So that takes us to myth number 4. Let's talk about it. A broker's cost more than they save. There's a reason why I charge a flat fee, $9.95. Whether you buy a $10,000 car or you buy a $150,000 car, it's the same. Because what's more important, even though the layers we talked about in myth number 3, the money I save you will dwarf the $9.95 that I charge you. I don't know about you, but I know for me, my time is everything. So not only in my process do I save you time, but I save you headache and I save you the stress of having to do it yourself. I'm in the car business. I do this all day and I hate buying my own cars because I don't have the time. So does all of this sound too good to be true? I get it. So let me tell you a story about a deal that shows exactly how this looks like in real life. Several months ago, a school teacher calls me. He had a Toyota Corolla. The engine blew out in it. It's going to cost him upwards of $7,000 to get the vehicle fixed. He tells me, he says, Patrick, I don't know what I can get for that vehicle, but I really want me a new Toyota RAV4. Can you help me? Piece of cake. My first call was to the service manager to find out exactly what was wrong with the vehicle. The next call was to the used car manager to negotiate a trade value for the vehicle. We agreed on $4,000. My next call was to the sales manager to agree on pricing on the new Toyota RAV4 and to negotiate the rest of the deal, adding in the trade, finding out what our text tag title out the door was going to be, what our financing terms were going to be, the whole nine. Once we got all those numbers agreed upon between those parties, I called my client. This is where we are. He agreed on it. I called the sales manager back, said we'll be there at 6 o'clock. We get to the dealership. It's myself, my assistant, the client's mother, the client's brother. We're all sitting there at the table. As the salesperson comes over and we're about to sign up all the paperwork, the sales manager comes over and says, Patrick, I know we agreed on $4,000 this morning on the trade value. However, we've since had a master mechanic look at the vehicle and he's saying it's only worth about $1,000. I said, that sounds like a you problem. That's not a me problem. Y'all figure it out. I didn't come here to renegotiate. So he says, well, after talking to the master mechanic, we're pretty firm on that number. I said, well, after talking to you, I was pretty firm on my other number. We're not changing. Again, I'm confident I can find a better deal at a different dealership. And since you want to change numbers on me, I promise you I won't do business here again. We all get up, we go to our respective cars. I'm pulling off. All of a sudden, the sales manager comes running out in the parking lot with his phone in his hand, has the general manager on the phone. The general manager's like, Pat, what's going on, man? I apologize. You're right. We're just going to take the hit. The $3,000, we'll pay the extra. We agreed on $4,000. We'll run with it. Please, I just don't want to lose your business today, and I don't want to lose your future business. Cool. We go back in. We sign the papers. It's a win-win for everybody. My client gets the vehicle that he wants. I get the sale done for my client, dealership sells a car, everybody's happy. I'm with you from start to finish, and like I said, I handle everything but your signature. All right, so let's bring this all back together. A broker, not a scam. We're not bullies. We're the one person at the dealership, in your corner, on your side, handling the pricing, handling your trade value, handling your finance terms, handling your warranty coverages, all so that you don't have to. So if you're tired of losing your Saturdays at the dealership and you want someone in your corner, click the link below, book yourself a real estate consultant, and let's make car buying simple.